Hello and welcome to today's video. We're going to pull some cards. So this would be for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign in Scorpio. Let me clean the cards really quickly. And then we're going to look at what energy Scorpio is bringing forward from April into May. This is going to be exciting times for Scorpio natives. We have the big eclipse coming up in Scorpio in just a few days. So let's do this. Okay, let's start with this deck. What energy is Scorpio bringing forward from April into May? Oh, already got cards falling. That's a good sign. And the card is a new romantic cycle begins. All right, new moon in Libra. So it's time. You've waited a while for things to settle down before you started dating again and before you put yourself out there. And guess what? It's time. It's time for a new romantic cycle. It's time to meet someone new, and it's time to move on. So single Scorpios, you can expect the energy to start the end of April and be a theme for May. And let's see what else we have cooking. Okay. Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So you've been wrestling with so many different ideas, thoughts, projects, trying to understand what would be the best move. And now we see that things are coming to a closure, like it or not, and it's going to be much easier to move on. So while this climax that's approaching may sound kind of daunting, it's really not. This is the ending that's necessary that will allow you to move forward and get past this. So especially if you're ending a relationship with an employer who maybe, it's been maybe a situation where you liked working there, you liked the staff, the coworkers, but you knew that they weren't paying you enough and they weren't treating you well, then this is the sign that, yeah, it's probably going to end in May. So we've got one more card. Let's see. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay. So you know what you want to manifest. You know that you're not going to accept another bad relationship. You're not going to go to work for another tyrant. You're going to be paid what you're worth, and you're going to move forward from this moment to embrace your purpose, not just take another job or just date someone because you're bored. This is the change that's been needed for some time, Scorpio, and this is all good stuff. You have to hold on to this though, because your boundaries will be tested. In the month of May, you can expect less than suitable job offers and probably less than suitable romantic partners to appear as well. That doesn't mean that you have to take them up on the offer though, okay? Hold on to your vision, hold on to your boundaries, and move forward from that point of view. So let's look at your biggest obstacle for the month. And it is the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So I would read this as you're searching for answers. You are looking for information. You're asking everyone what they think you should do. You're looking for that advice, that direction, and it just doesn't seem like it's coming. There's no clear sign on what you should do next, where you should apply for a job, where you should move to, who you should date, whether or not you should end relationships. All of it is pretty much up to you. This is a time when you dig deep and you get clear on what you want and what you will accept. And then once you announce that to the universe, you'll see that it will bring you lessons around that. And it will bring the right people into your life, the right opportunities. So it's going to be an obstacle searching for these answers, but you'll be able to, by the end of the month, have a clearer idea on what you should be doing, where you should be doing it, and who you should be doing it with, Scorpio. So yeah, exciting times. Okay, let's look at your biggest asset. And we'll switch to this deck. This is this deck, the Ascended Masters from Doreen Virtue. Your biggest asset for the month of May. Find the blessings in your current situation. I can hear you laughing in the background right now. Yeah, this is the message from Krishna, and this is a very timely message because you've been struggling. You've been struggling with all kinds of issues, from finances, like I say, to relationships. And you're trying to stay positive, you're trying to work through this, but it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And Scorpio, it's not you. Anybody in this situation would be struggling and would be asking the questions that you're asking, okay? The universe is not punishing you. It's not making you go through this. It's trying to test your boundaries, trying to test what you want in a way that wakes you up to your self-worth, your self-importance, because you are important to the cycle. You're important to the creator, but you have to take yourself a little bit more seriously, and you have to hold fast to those boundaries. So that will be the blessing for the month. Okay, let's look at your home life. Scorpio's home life for the month of May. Persistence. Okay. So if you're trying to buy a house or rent a place and it seems like silly little things are getting in the way, like lost paperwork, or there's something weird on your credit report that doesn't even mean anything, it's someone else, or things like that. This is time to just dig in there and be persistent and keep moving forward. When Mercury retrograde ends, we will go into the post shadow, but things will be easier. Stay the course and keep moving forward on those home projects. You will get the place that you're looking for. You will get through this, and things will flow much easier very soon. And I'm not just saying that to go rah, rah, cheer up, you got this. No, the energy is shifting, and I know by the 14th, you'll feel a definite shift in the energy around you, and you're going to be a lot more optimistic because things will start definitely going your way. So let's look at your love life. Let's go back to this deck. Let's look at your love life. For partnered Scorpio natives, what can you expect? Let's do 2 cards. Okay, we have conclusions are within reach, the full moon eclipse, and expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Okay, so that's very apropos. We've got the eclipse in your sign in May. And also, one thing we know about eclipses, no matter what house they fall in, they're all about change, like it or not. The things that we're wanting, the things that we're telling the universe we want to accomplish and do, usually they're things way out of our comfort zone, and they require many steps for us to get to that ultimate goal. Eclipses come along to highlight this, to show us what we need to do to embrace these goals and to move forward towards them. And even if you're praying for a change, even though you're really wanting a change, it can still be difficult. So emotions are going to run high. And in your relationship, I think that you're going to see that you and your partner may have some up and downs this month, and you're going to require to be a little bit more patient. Open the channels of communication and talk things through, and let them know what you're feeling. Let them know what kind of emotional cycle this is triggering in you. And be present when they tell you what it's causing in them, because everyone's going to experience this eclipse. Not just Scorpio, we're all going to experience it on some level. I think that the changes in your relationship that you're wanting are possible, but they will take 2 people working together to make them happen. And if your partner is not committed to this change, then all the work that you do is really futile. So that doesn't mean end the relationship, but it may mean give that particular goal a break for a while and work on maybe making things easier for you on your side. What could you do to make life easier in the relationship? And work on those types of goals. So let's look at the romantic forecast for single Scorpio natives. Whoa, lots of cards, lots of cards. Okay, so this one's on top. Supermoon, emotions are running high. Yeah, I think that's pretty much true. I think you're ready to get out there and date and meet someone new. But, they just haven't come forward lately, and you're feeling kind of upset that there is no one that you're really even interested in your orbit. But that's going to change. We also have your commitment is being tested. So if you've written a dating profile and put it online and nothing's really happened, I would say this is a time to go back and edit it, update your pictures, go back and read what you wrote, from a viewpoint of a stranger reading it, because I mean, you know what you're trying to get across, but does someone else actually see that? So go back and edit that, and I think that will probably help a lot. The next card is Work Through Your Fears, Scorpio. So this is your card. So dating after a relationship breakup can be daunting. It can be difficult because you don't want to end up where you are now with someone else, and you don't want to bring your baggage from the last relationship forward. All of this is playing a part in your dating escapades. So on the one hand, you know the type you're attracted to, but is that really who you need to be dating? And why are you attracted to those type of people? So there's lots of stuff that you can unpack here. And I would say, yeah, refresh that dating app. Be willing to, give your number out and talk to some people if they seem like they might be nice and someone you might be interested in. But other than that, don't go out of your way to just meet somebody to have a date for Saturday night, because you need to work on you still a little bit more. But I mean, you've done a lot of healing, don't get me wrong, you have, but there's still a little bit more to go. And the next card was Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan. If you're looking to meet a prince, you probably need to go somewhere where princes are. If you're looking to change up your lifestyle, then you need to start there and change up your lifestyle rather than trying to meet someone from a different lifestyle. I think it is possible this month that you do meet somebody that is very exotic and that will have very different values and different views on the world. Whether or not you want to engage with that is up to you. This could be a really interesting friendship that could turn into something more, or you could just be casual friends. So that is up to you. Okay, and the next card this is all about your love life, isn't it? Show the world the real you, Aquarius. This is something else. Often I run into Scorpios who feel the need to edit their personality because they feel like they're being judged. Because Scorpios are judged very harshly. They are considered to be the black sheep of the zodiac, and you've been teased for being a Scorpio. Be who you are, and that's how you meet the right people. So if you have, this need to talk about crime podcast, then be honest about it. If you want somebody in your life who is going to be a partner in crime, somebody that's going to love and respect you and be your best friend and be there with you authentically and truthfully, then you need to do the same. You need to be honest when you date people. Don't shy away from those topics like ghosts and astrology. Be forthcoming. And if they think that you're crazy, then, those aren't the right people for you. Be authentic in all your dealings, but especially dating wise, because that will make or break a relationship. This was all about Scorpio dating. All right, so let's see, where will you be likely at the end of the month if you stay on your current path? And I have switched decks again, so let's see. Oh, we got Jesus. Open your heart to love. If you stay on the current path that you're on now, and it seems like we're talking to single Scorpios, you are likely to begin a new relationship by the end of the month. Frightening, huh? If that kind of gave you chills, then yeah, that could be a key that you need to work on some issues. That doesn't mean that, oh my God, you're a mess and you should never date. No. We all go through cycles where we need to work on ourselves. And this is one for Scorpio natives. So take the time this month to work through some of your issues, and by the end of the month, I think you'll see some major healing take place. Okay, this has been a very interesting reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being patrons, joining the community here. They have different perks, by the way. If you're looking for long distance Reiki, you definitely want to go to Patreon. If you're looking to see different videos and videos that are available sooner, then you definitely want to go to the community. Even $2 a month helps, because trust me, I'm making about 10 cents a video here. That's why I haven't been making many videos. That, and I've been really busy with healing clients. But I didn't forget you guys, and I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. I am considering taking some of these and turning them into podcasts. Would you like that? Would that be something you would be interested in? YouTube is offering it now where I can just, throw the video in there and turn it into a podcast. If this is something that seems like, yeah, we should do, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on it. So stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings.